Okay, maybe it is meant for me to record this. Because, as I said, some people get greedy and they keep touching you with these uh, phones and these backpacks, whatever, in these bags and backpacks that they're carrying. But I'm going to make this a short one. I want to explain why I'm in the bus terminal again. I mean, the, on the L again, on the metro. I left the library and was going to Ella's house, and I got to the building, and the security said she don't want me back up to her apartment. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Are you noticing all these backpacks like I'm noticing? Um, Now, I was at the library. She knows, like I told you guys, I can't use my phone because I don't have many minutes. I think I got about 5 minutes. But I didn't want to use them because I wanted, see, was Link going to call me for my telephone interview to reinstate my link. And so I left them 5 minutes on there so they can't say, well, we tried to call, but we couldn't reach you. So they'll have no excuse to say why I didn't get my link tomorrow. But so she knew I had those minutes, so she could have called me and let me know that instead of walking all the way back to her house, not to come because I couldn't come in the building. That she didn't want me in the building. But as I said, I get there, and security told me that I can't go up. Um, I wanted to talk about these things with these backpacks. And I know they have the foams and they have all, but the thing is, what is in the backpack? Why do they all have to have a foam and a backpack? Is there something in the backpack that amplifies the signal from the phones that they target us with? Because I've taken video over and over again how even downtown, in the downtown area, it's supposed to be business, and a 20-minute period, over 60, 80 people had backpacks. This is not a college area or anything, and the law is here and been here all evening. So they are here in force for some reason. No, we know what it is. But I'm not worried about it. Because number one, remember I told you that I'm gonna have to come and check out how they're doing the homeless now in on these trains, on these L's. That I have to do some investigating. So this is my chance to investigate to see how they're doing the homeless now. Um, this system, this evil system, I wouldn't have never imagined in my wildest dreams that this kind of stuff, even if there was a science fiction book reading about this, I would have just said it was a book, that it couldn't possibly happen. But now that I see these things continually have to use these phones because they're hungry. They're hungry. They didn't get locked into the system that charges them. They're not putting these phones pointing these phones at us for nothing, for just to target of us. But just to target us. They're hungry, and they have to pay for being able to be in the spot to use these phones against us, to eat, to feed. I do feel sorry for the young kids, the younger people, because a lot of them I look at, and even some of the older people, they don't want to do it, but they have no choice. Um, I used to think they were doing it when I look at them, and it looked like they had no choice, that somebody was making them do it. That's not the case. They are doing it because they're hungry. They're feeding. They have to have. It's like a drug that these things and got them locked into where they have to touch us. It's like a drug. So they are stuck. they're stuck in a situation where they can't help themselves, even if they wanted to. Because you know us, you know people. You won't let yourself starve. You will do anything to eat. And whatever this stuff is that got them hooked, it seems to be happy for them. And another thing that it does, it seems like they need more and more. One video, excuse me, I made on the ill. It seems like some of the heavy set ones, the one that has a lot of weight, seem like they have a problem where um, it's like if they can't control eating their food, they don't control using this energy weapon against you. They don't control feeding off you. Because I have found, this, as I said, doing observations that I'm making about what's going on, the way they feed, uh, the heavy set ones get greedy. And they keep touching me, and they touch me hard. They don't. They'll touch me, and even if I'm taking a video, they'll smile. Most of them do. The heavy set ones will smile, and they'll continue to use them energy weapons against me. Now, some of the thin ones, they're like this lady here with her phone in her hand, and these are older people. They come in all ages. And the thing, I feel sorry for the older ones sometimes, and the young people that walk around with their phones in their hands, because they can't. Like I said, they locked into something that I don't know whether they knew what they was doing when they got into it, but now they can't get out of it because they need to eat. They need this energy. Uh, One of the young guys that I saw at the hospital, where my brother was at, these backpacks. I wonder what's in them. Uh, like I said, is they connected to the phone some kind of way? It boosts the signal or what they feeding off, what they're doing. But as I said, the young guy at the hospital when I went to visit my brother, he knew I was taking pictures of the people that was touching me, and you could see all over his face he didn't want to, but he did, and he touched me again, and I took his picture again, and he said these exact words: "I wish this stuff hadn't never started." He said, "I wish this hadn't never started." So obviously, they didn't know what they were getting into when they got into it. All these backpacks everywhere. They didn't know what they. He didn't know what he was getting into when he got into it. So, as I said, I feel sorry for some of them uh, for getting into this satanic system that's forcing them to pay to feed because they are paying at that library. Different nationalities, all kind of people. They were paying. They were paying. And I noticed that in some of the restaurants, that they come in, the traffic is heavy, and they are paying. So this evil system has hooked up the population into something, some new, just like a drug that they can't get out of. Well, I hope God can save these young folks. I hope God can save the ones that didn't really know what they were getting into. And there's a lot of them have a lot of luggage in these cases, you know. So I hope God can save some of them, and especially the children, the teenagers, and these young kids, because there's a lot of kids in this too with these backpacks. The kids have on their backpacks and everything. So I'm going to get ready to go, and as I said, it doesn't matter to me because I was going to come this way anyway and record what they're doing to the homeless on these L's now. So, I'm going to try to upload this. I'm going to see can I stand outside one of the McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts and see can I tap into their Wi-Fi just by being outside of their establishment. All right, you guys. You know another thing with these backpacks? I wonder, when I was talking earlier about the video I made about Ella and everybody else eating the same food that with the stuff in it. I mean, look at these backpacks. Look at all this stuff. We're eating look at all this luggage. Doing the same thing that I'm doing. Well, uh, Do they have to eat the same contaminants that I do in order for them to stay connected for this energy weapon that they use to be effective with? I don't know. You gotta think about it. Do they have to eat the same contaminants that I'm eating in order to stay connected to me? Is it something like that? I don't know. But God will let us find out sooner or later what happens. They say if it don't come out in the wash, it'll definitely come out in the rinse. All right, you guys. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.